Okay, so I'm just saying, don't buy the new Call of Duty because it's gonna be exactly the multiplayer is pretty much be exactly like Call of Duty World at War. So I'm like, well, it's gonna be like a World at War multiplayer. I'm like, well, I don't think it's if you because the problem is people are still playing. Even they're still playing this Call of Duty 3. And people are still playing Call of Duty World at War. I'm like, yeah. Shoot, I got killed. Okay. But all I'm saying is, I'm just saying, if you want the same old multiplayer, it's pretty much it is going to be the same multiplayer as Call of Duty World at War. I'm just telling people it's not worth paying $60 for Call of Duty World War II. They already made one. I don't know why they actually make this one. I'm thinking like, well, they already made one. People are still playing it. Multiplayer is pretty much going to be basically Call of Duty World at War multiplayer. Oh shit. Call of Duty World at War multiplayer. That's pretty much what it's gonna be. I'm just telling everybody that it's pretty much gonna be Call of Duty World at War multiplayer. So if you like, oh sweet, I actually killed someone. If you like Call of Duty multiplayer, I'm like, man, I'm just telling people not to get it because it's a waste of money. I'm like, well, you could be just playing Call of Duty World at War. It's not, multiplayer is not going to be that different. It's going to pretty much be the same as World at War. The campaign is pretty much going to be basically Call of Duty 3 combined with Call of Duty 3 campaign. And maybe a Call of Duty World at War campaign, but seriously, I'm like, wow. Yeah, I'm like, I can do that graphics, but I don't think it's worth buying. I'm like, well, yeah. I wouldn't really call that a new Call of Duty. I know, what was it? Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare was new Call of Duty. But this Call of Duty World War II is not a new Call of Duty. Yeah, I'm just telling everyone not to buy Call of Duty. Was it Call of Duty World War II? Yeah, I'm just saying. Oh shoot. I'm just saying it's not worth putting the money down. I'm like, well, people are even still playing this. I'm like, well, why would you waste $60 on a game? People are still playing. People are still playing this game. I'm thinking like, well, problem I'm thinking is they're not going to do too well because people are still playing the older World War II Call of Duty. I don't really require it as being a new title because the problem is But it's the game they already made. Already at War they already made. I was thinking like, well, but yeah, I'm just telling people don't buy it. Multiplayer is basically going to be like Call of Duty World at War. And it's going to be like Call of Duty 3 matched. It's going to be like this, like better graphics and like, you know. But yeah, I'm like, well, I'm probably not gonna buy it because I just think it's just a scheme. They already came up with this. It doesn't matter what Call of Duty Treyarch came out with it first. Doesn't matter if it's Infinity Wars. It has already been done. Like, I'm just saying it already has been done. I just think it'd be a waste of money. I don't really call it a new game because it's already been done before. So yeah, I'm like, no, I'm not probably not gonna buy that game. Yeah. I'm just saying. Call of Duty World War II. I already know what's gonna play like Call of Duty World War. Treyarch's Call of Duty World War. It's gonna play like that. So I'm like, well, if you like Call of Duty World at War multiplayer, that's pretty much what you're getting with Call of Duty. Call of Duty World War II. You're getting Call of Duty World at War multiplayer. I'm not bad, but I'm just saying that, yeah. It's a waste. To me, it's like a waste of $60. Like, why would I pay $60 for a beauty game that people are still playing till this day? Two Call of Duty games. Hey, I mean, seriously. Please, I'm just telling people don't buy it. I'm just saying it's a waste of money. I can care less for that. It's not really a new game. It's pretty much a redo. Like, they can't come out with something different. I'm like, no. Yep, so that's what I'm telling you, right? It's multiplayer is pretty much basically gonna be Call of Duty World at War multiplayer. I'm like, no. Yeah, I don't think this Call of Duty is going to do too well. I know which Call it got a lot of hate in Infinite Warfare, but at least it was a new Call of Duty game. To me, I don't think Call of Duty World War II is going to do too well. Just how many people are still playing everything, and like, why would you buy a next gen console for Call of Duty World War II? You can just play Call of Duty World at War, which people are still playing today, or Call of Duty 3. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm just saying that, yeah, they really need to come up with Call of Duty game. I wouldn't really require this as a new Call of Duty game. I'd just call this a redo. Like, they already made it. Like a remastered of something. It's not really a new Call of Duty game. Just telling people don't buy it. It's not worth it. Worth it at all. Yeah. Oh, shoot, there's a rocket launcher there. But yeah, I'm just telling people, don't buy Call of Duty World War II, because, like, really, you can just go buy Call of Duty World at War. Like, really. Like, really, just go buy a PS3 or an Xbox 360 or Call of Duty World at War. I'm like, seriously, basically, multiplayer is going to be like Call of Duty World at War. But yeah, I'm just saying, don't Call of Duty, Call of Duty World War II. I'm just warning people, that's pretty much the multiplayer is gonna be like. I think the game is not gonna do too well either, because pretty much basically most of the people will still be playing World War. I'm just saying, if they're gonna come out with this pretty much the wrong time, they should have waited till like after PS3 and the Xbox 360 game thing died off. They should have released it in 2020, and then they should have came out in their Call of Duty game. I'm like, well, yeah, because the point is, it's not going to do too well because number two reasons. People are still going to be playing World at War. And they think Call of Duty 3. I'm like, seriously. Yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm just saying it's a remastered. I'm not saying it's a new game. Because if it was a new game, it'd actually be a new game. I'm just saying it's a remastered. So yeah, I'm just telling people, don't buy Call of Duty. What is it? World War II? Because it's gonna play exactly like Call of Duty World at War.